Hello YouTube, this is Commander Starlock, and I would like to obviously show off today my Imperial Cutter. This is an absolutely epic ship. I've only had this for about a day. It's not fully equipped because it is cost probably near enough $1 billion. I'm not going to show off all the internals precisely that I've got because it's dependent what your budget is, and other YouTubers out there have covered that, what A-rated will cost and what bits go where. I'll show you what I have roughly. I'm planning to engineer a few bits and bobs and replace things as I go, but this is absolutely amazing, and I'm on an absolute insane planet at the moment. In probably a few minutes time you're going to see the planet come up. There we go, and it's going to go block out the sun, so we have a total eclipse. We're going to get half eclipse and total eclipse. This is how fast this planet's going. I actually had to fly into this planet. I'll show you on the map very shortly where I'm located at. I've just finished visiting a YouTube event on this planet, and this ship, I mean, wow. I was expecting, yes, it drifts a wee bit. It's not as manoeuvrable as the Anaconda, but it's not as bad as it's made out to be. It's livable. You do have to learn how to probably use flight assist off, which I still want to teach myself how to do. But hey, let's stop murmuring on. Let's hop back into the cab and let's get into this thing. Let's have a quick drive around first. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you just make sure you've got full lights in this and get total eclipse. Let's look at landing gear area there. It's like it's carbon fibre. I like all the hoses on it as well. They've done a very good job. I mean, with the black paint job, they haven't fixed that white cowling, but that doesn't bother me too much at all. It does look epic in white as well, don't get me wrong. So if you don't have a paint job, it's still an epic ship to own. And there we go, there's that planet again. There's some epic mountains here, which I was thinking about doing a drive to the top of one of them. It's going to take a long time, I reckon. At the moment my priority is to go and earn some dosh. But I thought I'd come here just for a bit of fun. And I do like these lights. And the shields I've got on it are, I think they're A6 size. But actually they're quite strong still, because I've got like 4 to 6 A-class shield boosters on this. I am pushing the power plant, so I'm going to have to go up to my engineer, Felicity, and get her to expand that a wee bit more, or to save up and get a slightly bigger one, then engineer that. But I'm very content with this ship. So far I've been doing missions. I know what, I've done very little combat, and I've done some basic stuff, but nothing that you can cry out and go, wow. What we'll do, might hop into the pop external camera, have a good look-see. Quick fly around the planet. I'm not going to super cruise or anything like that, just a bit of fun. And that's it. Okay, let's just check out what modules I've got. Okay. Right. I'll assume those are on. They better be. I've got 70 engines, thrusters, engineered, so it's quite manoeuvrable. And that's, yes, that's a 6-out A. I've got 2 turrets of a size of 3 burst lasers. They're on top of the ship underneath, and a huge hardpoint. I've got a gimbaled pulse laser, so I do like my burst lasers and pulsers. And I've got a load of shield boosters here. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield boosters. And we've got a planetary hangar with 2 SRVs in, and we've got a 7 alpha power distributor, which I think is the top one on the ship. Frameshift driver 6 alpha engineered, which gets me, which I'll show you in a bit. 7D dice support. We've got 2 multi-cannons on the wings. I don't know if it's the best loadout for those. I wasn't too sure what to put on there. And just bear in mind power. I've got a 5B fuel scoop, obviously a cargo, sensors, a 2 bay hangar bay and a 6 delta. Power plant is 8 delta, which gives you, I think, the tray 7 megawatts, whatever it's classed as. You probably see it in a minute and go, or could have got it from there. An advanced discovery scanner, and we can jump with nothing on in the cargo bay 17.93 light years. Sorry, pardon me. And currently 17.02, so I think I've got some stuff off some missions there, which I need to see if I still need or not. And that's all spec there. The bridge on this is a bridge. Really, it's not a cockpit. This is a bridge, like the Anaconda. It's probably not as... It might be as big as the Anacondas. I need to get my VR and check it out, just to appreciate more. But I do love that there's not much interrupting your front view here at all compared to the Anaconda, which you had those at the sides, on the left and right side, those spiky frame bits. Yes, you got frame bits, but that's sort of out of your way, and they're quite pleasant as well. I'm not saying anything wrong with the Anaconda. Anaconda is epic, and I will probably buy one later on. But my main mission is I'm going to keep this ship, and it matters a lot, because this makes a good trader. As you can see, I've got my 2 fighters, got TIE fighters, 2 SRVs, and that's my crewman, Abby Greer. So you know, if I blow a ship up, she'll disappear. Okay, actually no, let's not take her off yet. Let's give a quick look-see on the outside. Again, just so you can see what's on top. Actually, poor planning. Oh, you can't deploy hard points. That's interesting. Oh well. Hopefully no players, we are in open at the moment, so there is a possibility of somebody coming across us, but I wouldn't say I doubt it, because I'm only behind the mountain where we were at earlier. So still a possibility somebody could come. Yeah, the mountain I was thinking about going up was that one there, but I've saved this system for another day, so I might do an expedition in an SRV up that mountain one day. I'm just not quite in the mood to do it tonight. So I've got my lights on, just to show you how the lights look at the front. Some snubby lights. Look how small the pilots look in this thing. I mean, after a while this ship will seem to me to be normal, and we'll see every other ship that look like ants. I'm not trying to say anything here, you know, we're all... You know, it's taken me a long time to get to this ship, and this is why I'm pretty excited about it. Shame we can't go fully in onto her, just to see really close to details. There's a lot of detail in here. See the glass there, with the Imperial staining on it, and we got like observation deck up there. Sorry for my mispronunciation. I love like little details like the Empire markings here in Diver. I've put my own PAX stuff on there. I love, and this was nice at this place, it shows this ship off the most, is the LEDs. Ah, this is another absolutely amazing effect they have in here. It looks a bit like the sun effect with the heat in there, that red stuff there. And I love the engine layout on this. This feels like the Enterprise. Feels like we're going somewhere. This is, you know, you mean business. You're going to arrive there and go, like, we're going to get the job done properly. No half-hearted, just get it done. No matter what the job is. Yes, it's not as manoeuvrable as other ships in the game of its class, but I think it's a ship you have to learn to fly. It's something that you can't just hop into and just turn your mind off when you fly this thing. You've got to appreciate how big it is. Okay, enough mumbling on, and let's get this thing up in the air.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. I was only got that thing that's on the radar then. What we're going to do, let's deploy hardpoints and hop outside, just so you can see where the hardpoints are. So I got 2 turreted on the top to give me almost all round protection. I've got 2 what I call miniguns on the wings, which I'll show you in a second. Underneath, in the ginormous one, as I said, is the huge pulse laser. I think down here somewhere, I'm probably going to miss it. Yep, that's it. There and there on the other side is 2 mediums. Correct me in the post if I am wrong. Which I'm going to fit out with probably some turreted pulse lasers or something of that sort of description later on. This shows how big this ship is when you're going around it. Come on. Do apologise about this. And either side we've got all these miniguns here, gimbaled. So basically a large pulse laser and these 2 miniguns are gimbaled, and everything else will be turreted. Which at the moment she does the job. Power wise she holds the power very well for what she is. We'll do hop back in the cab, fly around a wee bit, let's put the weapons away. Just listen to the no engines. So, as you can see, she does. This is me fully spinning around. And I haven't yet programmed flight assist off properly yet, so I'm not going to do that yet. One thing I've learned is to spin around to correct her. What we're going to do is stop her here and admire this, just for the closing sequence. And yes, I think in VR this planet will be insane. Or moon, shall I say. And I love the skyline here and how quick it goes by. It's not really like a overly in-between period in the night. I think it's like, it's night, it's day. Which shows how insane this planet is. Okay, hopefully you've liked the rough overview of my ship. This is probably the ship I'm going to stick with for long term at the moment. I will probably aim to get some others as well. But this is definitely going to be my primary, you know, if anything goes wrong, I'm in this. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed. Please like if you liked, please comment below, and please subscribe if you want to hear any more broadcasts of myself. As I'm just trying to improve my YouTubing a wee bit. This is actually being recorded as I'm playing the game, just to see primarily how noisy it is with my controls. Can I manage to fly, chat, etc. So there's some points of interest down there, which I'm just sort of looking around just to see if you can see lights of one that well, I don't think I'll bother too much about that. Okay, as I said, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and over and out.